guys ready?
Ready? Yeah. You ready?
Okay, Coach, if you could open us up with a statement, then we'll get into some questions.
I thought it was a hard-fought game, really good college basketball game, great atmosphere in the Dugan Wellness Center. Very thankful for all the boosters, alumni, student body, faculty, and staff. Obviously, we're a work in progress, but the guys, the student athletes played really, really hard. That's a tribute to them. They never give up. They have resiliency about them, determination, and so we eventually got to a lineup that was getting stops. You know, we were giving up too many middle drives and open threes and offensive rebounds, and we finally got to a lineup that could guard the ball, and then also defensive rebounds. So proud of the guys. Number of players stepped up. Owen being one of them. Gary, Jaden rebounded, and Jordan and Aaron came in with some timely three-point shots. So proud of the guys for their effort.
Yeah, you talked about the lineup for a while. You just went with stretch without subbing. Talk about just kind of more specifics what you saw from that five that maybe you didn't see in the beginning of the game.
Defending the basketball. I think we'd given up 55 points in the first 25 minutes of the game, and then there was a stretch from the under 16 timeout, which is around 15 minutes, to about 3 minutes in the second half that we might have given up a point a minute. And that's what it takes to get a lead, to go on a run, and we'll eventually get there. We got some work to do, but that's what I saw. I saw those guys connected on defense and then rebounding, getting stops, and then able to push the ball in transition and get easy buckets for each other.
Yeah, you had that five out for a long time, but you still managed to get 5 scores in double figures and 24 assists for the game too. So let's talk about the ball movement tonight and what you were pleased with there.
Yeah, in the locker room after the game, it was 24 assists on 29 made field goals. Unbelievable assisted field goal percentage. So word of the week is love, and so we talked about playing for each other, and there's no bigger stat on the stat sheet that shows that they're playing for each other and a level of love for their teammates than 24 assists on 29 field goals. So proud of the guys for playing the game unselfishly and for each other.
I know, Owen, you had 3 threes, and as a team you guys had 10. How do you think you were able to get the looks that made that happen throughout the night?
They really let us swing the ball around. They played in the gaps, so it was really easy for us to, we was going to be open all game, but it was really just don't settle, and then just let the ball come to you, get it side to side a couple times, and if you open, shoot it. So that's really all it was, just hitting open shots.
And Coach, you guys had 45, your 81 points were from guys off the bench. How big is it to have guys that can come off like that and give you some scoring punch?
Yeah, we were number 3 in the entire country last year at bench points. I think you can ask the guys. I'll play whoever's ready to go that day, and so we have a lot of really good players. Every night's not going to, might be a different player. Owen's a guy that's played tremendously consistent on all facets of the game, and hopefully we'll get some other guys playing that way consistently. But yeah, there's good players all up and down the roster, and we'll play whoever's ready to go that night.
It's been a bit of a trend where maybe you start slow in the first half and then you outscore your opponent in the second. Just, this game played closer in the first and it gave y'all finally that edge. And in the final, just what's that difference you've seen this season so far between the first and the second half?
I think part of it's just the level of urgency from all 5 there on the court. Obviously, it only takes one person not being locked in to cause defensive breakdowns. So I just think, and part of it's my job and the coaching staffs is to get the guys going from the beginning. But it is a trend, and hopefully we'll break out of it here soon. Just the moment you step on the court, this program is looked at as being a high-level mid-major program, and everybody wants to come in and play us well, whether we're at home or on the road. And we've got to be ready to go from the get-go. If we can put 2 halves together like we put in the second half, I think we have a special team, but we have to get to that point. But it's only November.
Yeah. Oh, and talk about that defensive change y'all made in the second half. Got on a bit of a run there in the second to get y'all ahead basically for the rest of the game. So just talk about the defensive end of the ball.
I feel like when we have Gary at the 5, we can he's good at guarding the post, so we don't really have to worry about nothing. But like the guards, like 1 through 4, we can all guard the ball, and I feel like that's really beneficial for us being versatile as a team. Just having a lot of different people who can contribute is really important. So I mean, it's really just the intensity on the court too. We just be in help. And then we just got to talk. That's really just the main goal, just communication on defense. We just out there talking and moving around. So it's beneficial for us.
Yeah. First game of the tournament you guys are hosting this weekend. Just talk about turning around and now putting this behind you and looking to Saturday.
Yeah, the Island U Invitational. So this is a tournament setting, so we'll get to watch the game versus UT Martin Lemoyne tomorrow, and then we'll get a chance to play a great team in Lemoyne College on Saturday at 3:30. So we put ourselves in a position to hope, to win the tournament by winning on Saturday. So that's going to be our goal, to try to win a championship. And we're learning as a team. The last 3 years have been, historic success here at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. But this team is new. It's got some old faces, some new faces, but we're learning to win. So we're gonna put everything we have into winning the championship, this tournament, Island U Invitational, on Saturday.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.